Hi Taurus, this is your May 2022 love reading. So during these readings, it's often about someone you're dealing with or someone that you've been dealing with in the recent past. So if that's not something you want to hear about, if you only want new love reading, I will do that later this month. But this is for those, this will usually be for those of you who already have someone in mind or in your energy. All right, let's see. Overall energy, we have justice. How you view the situation, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Truth of the matter, we have the 7 of Swords. Recent past, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Present energies, we have the Fool. Near future, we have the Tower. Your advice, we have the Queen of Cups, Death, and the 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, the Magician, and the Lovers. Oh my gosh, you guys, so many major arcana is popping out. And the energies are very, very intense. Wow, okay. All right, let's just jump right into it. So, overall energy here, we have justice. It does feel like it does feel like you feel betrayed by someone that you were dealing with, you were either talking to or in a connection with, and you need justice, whether that's like you need them to admit what they've done. If this was something you were feeling intuitively, you want them to be honest with you. You want the truth. You're kind of demanding respect from this person. We have the 6 of Cups. And the Empress. So, and we do have a divine couple here, the King and Queen of Cups. You guys could have been married to this person. There's strong soulmate connections here. Like, you guys have been past life soulmates. There's a very deep spiritual bond that the two of you share. With the Empress being here, you either had children with this person, had a home with them, had a very serious connection with them, or you really thought this was the one you would have it all with. Like you felt, and it's because you guys are soulmates. So you guys picked up on that, and you just knew this would be the one. But it feels like how you're viewing the situation right now, we have the 3 of Pentacles. It feels like you're sensing there's third-party energy here. Now, this doesn't always have to be romantic, especially because they're working here. It might be that this third party is that they're giving all of their focus and attention to their career, like coming home super late, always working, not having enough time for you. Let's see. Or it could be a third person. Yeah, we have the 7 of Swords again. Whatever it is, you feel very betrayed. You feel like this person is doing things behind your back. They're hiding things from you, and they're trying to manipulate you into thinking that you're crazy for feeling like something's off. And we have Judgment. And the 10 of Wands. Whatever this is, it feels like they are gonna get their karma for this in a way, because this is just gonna become too much for them. It's gonna become too much of a burden for them. So that's why for some of you, this is someone who is just giving too much to their career and not enough to you. Like they don't have that balance. They don't, they're not able to have a healthy lifestyle, giving enough time to everything, including you, and giving you that respect and attention that you deserve and that you need in a connection. It does feel like you might be thinking that because like they're staying at work a lot more, or because they're saying, they're out and they're saying they're working, that they might actually be lying and having an affair, for example. But it doesn't feel like that's the case. It does feel like that's where you could be a little bit wrong. But it does feel like they know they should be giving you more time, but it's like they have like this addiction to their job. Or it might be that like if they're an entrepreneur, that if they were working on a company or on some sort of project, it's not working out the way that they thought it would. And it might be that they're too embarrassed to tell you that. They don't want you to see them as a failure. But there is something they're hiding from you. We have the 7 of Swords here. But again, it doesn't feel like necessarily a romantic cheating. But it does feel like they're going through some difficulties in another area of their life. That they're afraid of sharing with you because they think that it'll change the way you view them. But with Judgment being here, it kind of feels like this is something they're destined to experience. Like they could be having a very significant Saturn transit. If they're around 28 to 30, they could be having their Saturn return, which is a very intense period, filled with a lot of lessons if they haven't done that work so far. But you're right about something being hidden. I just don't think it's a third party necessarily. So keep that in mind. Recent past, we have the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like in the recent past, you guys took a very significant step forward with this person. Whether, that's them asking to be official with you, moving in with each other, giving you their key, having a child, whatever it is, you guys, there was a significant step that you took and everything was great. And then it feels like that's when things took a turn. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like after that, things just slowed down. It's like everything was really great, moving forward. It was going the way that it should have been. And then after this, things just slowed down. And you might be thinking that it's because, like we're drifting apart, or like they're not actually happy with this decision or whatever. But again, it doesn't feel like that's the case. It just feels like something outside of this relationship is like forcing their attention away. And again, Judgment, it feels something very spiritual, like greater than this physical world that's doing this. So it's like I kind of feel bad for this person, but also they should, if you guys are that serious, they should be opening up to you more, and they should be letting you know what's going on with them and why their energy and attention is elsewhere. Current energy, we have the Fool. It does feel like there's going to be a change very, very soon. And this Fool, it's like in this picture, she seems very free and light and floating and peaceful. So it feels like you're going to get that truth that you were looking for, and you are going to get those answers that you were looking for. Let's see. Tell me about the Fool. We have the Chariot. Yeah, so whatever this is, for those of you where this person does decide to give you the truth, you're going to be moving forward with them. But it feels like if they leave you just making up scenarios in your head and having to, not knowing the truth, so your imagination is running wild, it does feel like you're going to be moving away from this person. Either way, you're moving forward. Whether it's with them or not depends on how this person, it depends on the answers that they give you, or if they give you any answers at all. Near future, we have the Tower moment. Significant changes. So it does feel like for a good number of you, you might actually be walking away from this person. And that might be the wake-up call that they need to really realize that, okay, well, if I want this to work, I have to tell them. I have to tell them the truth. If they want to walk away after that, that's fine. But that's the only thing that could keep the two of you together at this point. It does feel like you're going to be giving this person an ultimatum. And you should, because this is a situation where once you see the truth, the both of you will realize that, oh wow, if I was just open and everything was out on the table, it would have been so much easier, and I would have had Taurus's support. But yeah, something needs to, if this person doesn't just freely give it to you, you're going to create a Tower moment. We have the Four of Swords. It's like you're kind of going to disrupt the peace. And again, that's where I feel bad for them. Like they're experiencing this Ten of Wands in that area of their life, but it feels like at home with you, you're their peace, and even if you're upset with them, just being around you is very healing for them. So taking that away from this person will kind of be like that last straw for them, where they kind of realize, wow, I might as well just be honest. If Taurus doesn't want to be with me after, that's fine, but that's all I can get. That's all I have right now. That's all I can do at this point. So you are going to get your answer regardless. But I do want to say, like, be a little bit more gentle, because it's not what you think it is. Of course, there shouldn't be lies. There shouldn't be, you shouldn't hide things from your partner. But it feels like once you get the answers, you're kind of going to feel a little bit bad for pushing this person on it. But, that if those are the answers you need, you have to get them. So your advice, we have the Queen of Cups, Death, and the Six of Wands. So, yeah. I mean, your advice is to create this Tower moment in a way. We have the Queen of Cups. You are very, very intuitive. So for you to sense something's being hidden from you, it's just going to drive you crazy. Like, it's not, as much as you try to be patient and have, and trust this person, it's hard for you, because your intuition is telling you, like, hey, you're not seeing something. They're not telling you something. So really, the only thing you can do for your own sanity and to save this connection is to walk away from it, and is to give them that ultimatum. And again, once you do, we have the Six of Wands. It's that success, that it's like everything starts working out. Everything falls back into place. The moment you create this Tower moment, it kind of brings you guys together. It puts everything on the table, and it makes you guys closer than ever before. But the problem is, this person thinks the truth will make them look weak to you, and that will be unattractive to you, which doesn't feel like the case. All right, we had at the bottom of the deck, we had the King of Cups, the Magician, and the Lovers. Yeah, this person, you guys manifested each other. You guys are divine counterparts. Your hearts are so deeply connected. It's strong past life soulmates. There are deep, deep spiritual roots between the two of you. And you manifested each other. You manifested the one. And so, again, it feels like this connection is, neither of you are gonna be able to let each other go truly. So you walking away here, it's like in your heart, it's not the end. It's just like a push for this person to wake up and give you that honesty you're looking for and give you those answers that you're looking for. Let's see. We have a wisdom. Interesting. We have a mermaid here. Again, it's like you're extremely, extremely intuitive. And it's like your intuition is extremely powerful with this person. Again, with that, you guys have like very deep chords that go back lifetimes. And that's why you're very, very connected. You sense things. You sense when something is off. And if you both aren't fully open with each other, it's going to cause a lot of just chaos in the connection. So one thing, once everything falls back into place here, you guys both have to make sure and know that this is one of those connections where you can't hide things. Even if it's like not a big deal, like not something that would ever break you guys apart, you have to be very, very open with one another, because you sense each other's feelings. Your hearts are deeply, deeply connected. So you have to be very intentional about your brains also being connected. And we have taking risks. It does feel like this, you don't want to do this to this person, like you don't want to end things, but again, there's a part of you knows that you have to do this in order for this connection to work. And this is a risk that's going to pay off for you. Giving them that ultimatum, walking away, making a very significant move will create a tower moment for this person. And it'll crumble down the walls that they've been hiding behind and reveal the truth to you. The truth will come out, and it will actually bring you guys much closer than before. All right, Taurus, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.